Time for E-girl. What was I about to type? It's not first anymore.
Yeah, it's way better. Hmm?
It's not first anymore.
Like
It's
Overwatch 1, but
Yeah, dude.
one player.
Also, I think it's a little framey on your stream.
It's the redeem now. I think so too.
She can't restart the game.
I think
though.
I can't restart the game.
Equals wait.
I can't restart the game. It's because I turned on YouTube Studio, so now
Man,
it's
so long.
struggling more than it was before.
Hell yeah.
It made me look like a superhero. The reality was not as inspiring.
You gave Ify courage when she needed it most.
My computer is struggling.
You, Captain.
I'm kind of surprised that it's struggling because it wasn't. Oh, maybe it's because. Oh, not here.
What the?
I think I actually do have to restart it because because I wasn't struggling before. I wasn't struggling before my 960, so I think it's literally just I have to restart it to change the settings. Now I have to pick between two people to res at stupid moments. Oh my god, I can't see anything.
Farah.
Uh-oh.
This game, it looks really different.
You spam. Okay.
Wrist on the ground.
Oh wait, no, it's because it's not nighttime.
I got.
You got got?
We might need a hit scan on the Farah.
I tried. I
Ah.
need to get the Mercy though. She's just healing her.
This is kind of amazing. I'm playing at 20 frames a second.
Sorry.
I can't restart the game! I spent like an hour getting in. 2 hours? I spent 2 hours getting in 3 times. Get him!
Oh my lord.
Oh. Okay. This is so much more rough than I expected.
Oh, I guess someone got
Oh!
booted off the game.
I changed.
I thought I turned off my Chrome. I had one more window open.
Right. Cassidy.
Princess joined the game! And it's not Yuno.
Where's Pharaoh?
Here you go.
What is that? Huh?
I just keep hearing soldier and shoot, bro.
I'll make it worth your while.
I can fix that. That was rude. Oh shit.
Not picking that at
Oh
all.
shit.
Oh, but-
Everything was fine once, and then the next second, everyone was dying.
Oh no,
God,
window,
oh
watch
God.
out!
Oh,
Right, I used my ult.
Oh,
That was weird. I misclicked my ult and then
Medica technology
I don't know
is
what
truly
happened.
extraordinary.
Oh my god.
Hello, I hear you.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Here's ahead. Healing stream connected.
Oh no. I'm okay. I'm no longer okay. Maybe I'm okay.
Monstering you. This might hurt.
Amazing how I'm okay.
That's amazing. What the fuck?
I can't hit anything.
I can't get to you. Oh, okay. Why does Mercy's Guardian Angel work like that?
He will
Hear a
jump.
lot of sounds.
If I hit something while I'm flying, oh thank you. If I hit something while I'm flying, it bounces me back.
Yeah. Yeah, I added as a
Why does it do that? I don't like that.
feature. I don't know how to control that at the moment, but it's controllable.
Huh?
Fuck!
Where is that? What the
I
fuck?
could've... He won the McCree fight.
Medica technology is truly
It's
I think
finally adjacent squad.
It's
Oh, I
fucking
couldn't get you.
terrible.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a magnetic grenade, not a
It-
flashbang.
you-
Huh?
No, I mean, yeah, but you throw it like 1 foot.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's go time.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I couldn't do anything there.
Oh wait, I wasn't even paying attention. 'Cause I'm confused about so many things. I think my keybinds are fucked up.
It's gonna be.
It's Princess and it's not, you know.
Princess.
Overwatch. Keybinds.
You look weird without horns, bro. You look so.
I don't know what happened there either. Okay, I think now I can mute on Discord, maybe?
Oh boy, I can't wait to disconnect.
Now entering Midtown.
What happened to my horns?
Hmm?
What happened to my horns?
You're cutting out. Wait, there's no gold weapon on my Ana. I need to put that back.
What the fuck is Midtown?
It's mid, and it's a town.
Oh, I can't play Zenyatta on 20 frames.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
If we do
This
the
is
right,
so ugly.
even know what happened.
What, the frames?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Cowboy McGraw anymore either.
But I'm still the fastest.
I called him McCree earlier, but he's not McCree anymore.
Where are they coming from?
No fucking clue.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
This is so... Okay, follow the line.
Extra amateur spot. Meat! Dude, it's meat! Oh, back, go back.
Oh,
away,
okay,
back
okay,
away,
okay,
back
okay,
away,
okay.
back away.
We found it! Where the hell do we hold from?
I guess,
What the fuck? Are we in like an This is like an actual city.
yeah, what the fuck?
It's Midtown. Oh my god, oh my god.
I don't know a good.
This is so
choke point.
ugly. Oh my god, I can't see shit!
Okay, they have. Oh,
Where do
my
they
God.
come?
From
Is that
here.
the only place they come from?
Yeah.
Oh,
This soldier is busted.
Where the hell'd you go?
This will help you.
I can't hit for Kiriko.
Just have better aim. I don't know.
I'm trying.
I can't. That's why I'm playing Mercy.
Thank you.
I was gonna play Zen and then I realized I'm playing on 20 frames.
Oh, that character's almost dead.
Get her.
I don't know why the character pushed.
Go kill him.
They have a Symmetra?
Or get out. Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Activating moving stream.
How has Sim changed?
Hold it.
I don't actually remember. I think she didn't get changed, but like her turrets did.
Oh.
Need repairs.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
That weapon looks like something I don't want up my I mean,
Kiriko low.
I mean,
Oh my
I
God,
guess.
I suck.
Oh my god, you're going here?
Come here. I can heal you.
I need my frames to calm down a little.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh, no, I got you. You didn't even die.
Nice.
Angel at your shoulder. Ready.
I don't think now is a good time for my ult.
I got big bomb.
No, it's always a good time for your ult. Don't be a pussy. Just do it. Oh, fuck!
Got it. Waiting for I'm gonna wait for the other DPS to come here.
Almost.
Can we make a tier list of the best amiibos to use as pup? Actually, maybe.
Give me a fight between.
Oh, yeah.
I might try to
I'm getting some.
I think I might restart the game after this game.
Oh, good luck on Q then.
Yeah, Mino just said, can we make a tier list of the best amiibos to use as butt plugs? So maybe I'll do that while I wait.
What the fuck?
That sounds really cursed. I've never even put any thought into that. I've never even considered that. Who needs healing? Where? Oh
Everyone
shit.
needs healing.
Everyone? Okay.
Heroes never die.
Perfect.
Now you don't have to heal anyone.
What's the rush?
Reaper's behind us.
I know it's okay.
Monstering you.
Toad is S tier.
Damage boost working as envisioned.
Do you think Toad is S tier butt
Mine.
plug?
Here to assist.
Yes, that's here.
Bowser? That would hurt. I feel like Bowser would hurt. Maybe if you're like into the pain, right?
Nice, Bob.
60 seconds remaining.
Boosting your damage.
Where the, oh, there you are. Just
She's so low.
Stream.
hi, Annie. Thank you for subbing. I forgot to say hi earlier because I'm distracted by my 10 frames per second game. I'm sorry, but hello. Where the hell? You're in my ass. Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't say that.
You're in my ass.
I couldn't find you. I was trying to heal you.
I don't know why, but Kiriko's just so skinny and thin. I can't. Like, where's the pay? Wait, is this a payload map?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
they
this
get
is payload.
About to get real.
This fire truck.
This is the payload?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. I don't even know what's happening.
I guess we won.
I'm gonna restart my game.
First play of the game.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Alright,
Good.
this is deafening.
Oh wait, we'll watch this first.
I'm gonna tweet this.
You make sure you add an intro.
Wait.
Is this even the?
Oh.
Okay. That was the other one with the bob.
I waited
Okay.
2 hours in queue for that, dude.
Just
How
definitely.
do I? What?
Oh wait, what are we doing?
Oh, should we
I'm
cancel?
leaving.
Can't cancel.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna leave VC. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. It's been a good run. Now I have to wait in queue again for 2 more hours. Why would you clip that? Where the hell is my game? Oh, it's over here. That's the second time I've said something about in my ass, I think. There was one from there was one from Kingdom Hearts. I think it was Riku when I screamed get out of my ass or something like that. That's a good look for me, right? The moment someone plays this clip when you— oh no! That's gonna be so embarrassing. I can't believe you would do that to me. I can't believe you would put that as a make that a possibility. Love this. Love the queue. I've never made a tier list before. How do we do that? I have to turn on Chrome again. Wait. Deleted the booby clip. Yeah, because I didn't want to get, like, reported and banned. You're welcome, Raiders. You're in my ass. It's gonna be embarrassing. Oh, I think I found the issue to my, maybe I can, maybe, I don't know if that's gonna help. I think I found the issue to my 20 frames per second. I don't think it was the game so much, probably a little bit, but, my OBS is using like 40% of my CPU. That's why it's struggling. That's why she's struggling. It's OBS, not the game. Just download more RAM easy. It's actually not my RAM this time. It happens often, but it's not this time. Okay, while we do this, how do I make a tier list? I've never done it before. Um, tiermaker.com. Is there one with Amiibo so I don't have to... So I... Oh, okay. Thank you. We might have to, like, exit game and rejoin every once in a while, because stuff gets 0. Oops. Searching for game server. That's amazing. I hate it. Okay. Maybe I should just restart my computer. Actually, I don't want to do that. This one. Oh my god, that's large. We don't need that or that. I'll leave it up here. Okay, who's the first one? Is that Bayonetta? I think that's Bayonetta. This is... Can I actually... Oh, never mind. That's not gonna work. Okay, we'll just leave it small. Bayonetta, I think, has to come. Is this tier list to assume our butts are cylindrical? I'm gonna assume our butts are how they are. Because, like, I would say they're generally cylindrical, but, like, they stretch, you know? Oh, 600 players ahead of you? This might not take as long as I thought it would. Bayonetta, I'm gonna put in fucking G. She's hot as hell. But look at the shape. Can you see the shape of her? That's not gonna work. Is this also Bayonetta? Are they both Bayonetta? You can't get that in. Actually, no. Actually, this one, maybe. This one might work. Oh, we're in. If this one might work. Like, let's say like D, because there's a little spike over there. I think we're in. We can continue doing this, actually. Later. But there's a spike over here. I don't... Oh, you can't see my mouse. But on the left side, there's a little... If you put her in backwards, right? If you put her feet in your butt, you can get it in. Like, this top is not gonna work because... Don't stick anything up your butt that doesn't have a flared base, right? Or else it's gonna get stuck in there. So if you stick the bottom end in, you could get it in, but it's gonna hurt. What is this? I don't know its name. Baby Bowser, but not Baby Bowser. This one, it's a good shape, but it doesn't have a flared base. Bowser Jr. It doesn't have a flared base. So, if you don't mind getting it stuck, I would put it higher. But as a butt plug, that's not much of a butt plug. It'll just get swallowed by your ass. This one, like this one, you could at least put it in and it won't get stuck. It won't get swallowed. Same for this one. If you stick it in feet first, it won't get swallowed. This one, oh, maybe it belongs in G. Maybe it has to be like this. The G will be swallowed. Bowser, S tier, we're right. Okay, we'll do Bowser and then get back in the game. Bowser. Let me put some thought into this, right? Also, does not have a flared base. If you can fit that up your ass, it's gonna... Well, first of all, it's gonna hurt because spikes. But also, it's gonna get swallowed. And that's not very good. Do Luigi? Where's Luigi? Luigi. I'm not putting it in. I'm just putting him here to see. You know, I think Luigi could work. You could fit Luigi up there. He's like this is Amiibo as butt plugs tier list. There's 2 Luigis. Okay, this one I'm gonna put in S tier because you can put that up there easy. It has a flared base. It's not gonna get stuck. It's amazing. So yeah, Luigi works. Where's the second one? Oh my god, there's dolls above Mega Man above Pikachu before Mega Man. Oh. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. You know, I'd say this is S tier 2. Thank you for finding it for me. I'd say this is S tier 2. I think the first one works a little bit better. Just because the shape of it is like perpendicular to the base. So when it's up there, right? When it's up there, it'll have a good strong like base that's like pretty even around it. This one, if you stick it up there, it's gonna get it's if you wanted to hit your walls more, I think that second one is better. Otherwise, I think this one has a stronger base. I think the first one has a stronger base. We'll continue this again if the game doesn't work out. It might not, just because I think my computer is struggling. Thank you for your insight. You're welcome. We might go back to it. I might go back to just chatting and just do that if it's still kind of fucked. We'll see. What am I watching? We were doing Amiibos as butt plugs tier list, which I might go back to if I continue to play on 20 frames. Not the queue. No, this queue isn't that bad. The really bad queue is the really bad queue is when you're trying to get in the game. Once you're in, it's fine. Unless you get kicked out. Okay, let's see if we're playing on 20 frames per second. Amiibo butt plug tier list? Yeah! It was requested.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
What the hell is this map? Maybe if I play Zenyatta. Okay, if my frames suck, it might be kind of bad because I won't be able to aim. But I won't have to fly around as much. Oh, this is a little iffy. Why am I always on defense?
No one cares, monk. Someone always cares. You must simply seek them out.
Why are we always on defense? I haven't played a single game of attack.
Helping those in need.
I thought you were just ranking the Amiibo characters. No. No, we were doing Amiibos as butt plugs. Where the hell are we going? I don't know this map. I've never been on this map before. Follow the blue line. Once it's in, it's gonna be an easy time. Okay. Where's our tank? Do we have a tank?
Attackers incoming.
No. Oh, no, they're coming. Wimps. Running away. I would too, actually. This is better. It's not great, but it's better, I think. I hope I'm not speaking too soon. Hello. Would you not put Luigi high in the regular Amiibo tier list? He's always number 2, huh? Maybe that's why he makes a good butt plug, because he's always number 2. He's player 2. He belongs in the ass. Is this a revelation that I'm having? Oh, this is so ugly. It's still ugly. I think I have to restart my computer, which I honestly should have done. Oh shit. Should have done before I started streaming. Or before I started going into this game, or getting into this game. The enemy is being resurrected. Oh shit. I never restart my computer. Please don't go out of your way to stick Luigi up your ass. No, Luigi, you can do it. We'll find out which ones you can and can't. I think we're gonna go back to just chatting and do Amiibo butt plug tier list. Cause I'm still playing at 20-25 frames. And I don't think it's very enjoyable. I think we can do better tomorrow. I'll test things out. I'll restart my computer. And see, see if that's the problem, because it most likely is. Oh no. I think who's we and how are we gonna find out? No comment. But if you see an amiibo on my throne wish list in the future, in the near future, that's not what it's about. Oh shit. I didn't mean to fall over here. Ooh. I don't even know what the fuck the payload looks like. Oh shit. The enemy's being rushed. I didn't know they said that. Hello? Get out! Get out of there! Goth babe? Oh no. This is so rough. If you're talking about the amiibo characters as butt plugs, I really do wonder what the true intention of the VR goggles on your wish list. No comment. There is actually, I saw a VR game on TikTok that's like, I think it's still being made. There was a game that was like, you learn, you like rebuild like a city or a town or something, or a world, I don't really remember, while you learn languages. And I thought that was really cool. I would play that shit. I would live out my weeb fantasy and learn Japanese while I rebuild a fucking town like Animal Crossing. I can see that people are getting kicked. I don't think they're leaving the game. People are getting kicked out of the game. I'm scared. What if I'm next? I don't even know where my team is, and I'm scared to look around because I'm gonna lose frames. I wanted a sky. Jeez. I can fly. Look how peaceful everything looks from up here. Did I do anything? Wait a second, you're affiliate now? Yeah, since last stream. I think it's been about a week. I think it's been about a week since I like told people, maybe? Like 10 days since I did it? I don't know. It's been almost 2 years since I unlocked it though. It took me that long. I just noticed the gift stuff button. That was gonna. You didn't even realize that you had an extra badge next to your name. How could you not? I think Kami was gifted the sub. Hello? Oh, that's where they're killing me from. I thought it was a bit thing. You can't do bits if you're not affiliate either. Reinhardt? I haven't seen him yet. Why are we all the way over there? Please. Why are we all the way up there? They're literally coming out of over here. They're gonna back I still obtain the founder's badge? No. I gave them away to people first before telling the public that I'm affiliated. I scammed everyone out of founder's badges. Oh no, oh no. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Making a full recovery.
For a while, I was playing Overwatch with no crosshair. If you extend your sub, you can. There's there's already been, all the founders badges were already taken. This is such a weird game. What do you mean? You've literally played Overwatch 1 for several years.
I am empowering you.
Yay! What's the difference between 1 and 2? It's 5v5 instead of 6v6. There's new maps. New heroes. Some of the heroes were reworked.
Plenty for everyone. I love the smell of pulse munitions in the morning.
Healer. Ah! Ah! Wait. I didn't want to queue again. That sounds like a DLC than a new game. Yeah, that's why it's free to play, because they couldn't justify making people pay. I'm gonna go back to just chatting, because I can't play this game at more than 30 frames. What am I doing? If I, do you think, is that allowed? Butt plug tier list. It doesn't work. Okay. Exit to desktop. I'll try again later. We're rating actual butt plugs? No, we're doing Amiibos as butt plugs. The hell was that? Bodhi? Bodhi got scared. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get peach emoji. Can I put I can put emojis in the... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bodhi's scared. He's under my desk now. Cause it was, I think that was a firework. I don't know. Something made a boom sound, and he gets scared of those. Okay, so we ended with Luigi. Both of his were S tier, cause. Oh my god, there's a witch hat. Oh my god, that's so cute. Anyway, he has anything that you put in your butt should have a flare base, or else you're gonna get it stuck in there. Which is why with Bowser Jr. is at fucking G means it'll. Your ass will swallow it. There we go. How would you know it would get stuck? That's just how it works. Okay, wait. I'm gonna rename these. Your ass will swallow it. How? Like. You'll need a lot of lube. I guess you could. Is S tier? What's this one? I don't think I need all of these rows. I like how the problem with Bowser is that it'll disappear in the butt, not shell spikes. Well, if you can get it in, right? It's not shaped in a way that that you can take it out again without like sticking your whole hand in there or something. That second Luigi is a literal butt plug. Yeah, this one's shaped like a dildo. This one's shaped like a butt plug. Like they both work. Pretty sure Bowser would be a girthy plug. Yeah, but there's nothing to hold it out of your butt. Your ass will just swallow it. That's the problem here. This one, you'll need a lot of lube because I'm assuming you'll put it in backwards. Like this base will go in first. Because then the arms, like this part that like sticks outward, right? That part can stay outside of your butt. You don't have to go to the like accidentally fall into The straighter the character, the better. No, they don't have to be straight, but they have to have some sort of flared part, like on the end. You don't need a lot of. If you can get the base in, that's that one. If you can get this part in, like I was talking earlier about Bayonetta's guns. I think that's Bayonetta, right? I don't know. But those, there's like spikies. They would hurt if you put them in. But like, if you can get it in, you can use it. You know? Who made the suggestion? Me, no Kalu. I think it was a joke, and then I was like, you know, I might have to restart the game, and then I'll spend like another hour in Overwatch queue just to get into the game, not to like queue for a game. So then I was like, okay, yeah, let's start it, and then it went quicker than I thought. But then it's not working very well. I think I had to restart my computer. So now we're just doing this. Anyway, Charizard. Oh shit. My scroll wheel's kind of fucked. There we go. I don't know. Your ass won't swallow it. The wings would be a little much. I think you would have to go the other way. So that, and then you'll have the head, you'll have the head and the wings peeking out of your ass. I think you'd have to go in the other. I think this is also if you can get the base in. Like, you have to go the other way. I think this one I'm gonna change to I guess you could. Because you could get half of it in your ass, but you might like slice it. I don't know how flat that part is. That left part. You might slice your butthole. I don't know. Who's next? I don't know. Is that I think that's a Fire Emblem character. I feel like this is also if you can get the. Why is the cape? The cape is so out there. This one you can only get half in. Like that's kind of boring if you can only get half of it in there. Who is this? Cloud? Hey, each person got their own cake. Oh, this one works. I think that one works. Maybe A, because it's not rounded at the top. Maybe B actually, because it's not rounded at the top. If you're into that, if you're into a little bit pokey, yeah, it works. Who's this? If you're into a little more pokey, a little more slicing action. it could work. Oh wait, I'm gonna tweet that I'm not playing Overwatch. Hi Steve, did Overwatch not work? It works, but I was playing it like 20 frames per second, so I gave up. And maybe I might be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know. I'll test it later. Like I'll restart my computer and see if frames are better with Overwatch and VTube Studio and everything. This is Amiibos as butt plugs. Tier list. Who's next? I was just tweeting that I'm not doing Overwatch right now. Who is this? I don't know who that is. You know, maybe you know. Should I'm wondering if I should add if I should change C to, like, you could get it in, but how are you gonna get it out? Because that's what I'm thinking for this one. It might hurt to get it out. I'll put it in C. I guess it depends how far you go. No, like if you go from the top all the way down to like the knees, right? Or like you just have the base sticking out. You know, like it could work if you're into slicing pain from the, like, because the cape is like thin, you know. But good luck getting it out. I know it's rounded here, so maybe you could, but I feel like it might hurt a lot. So I guess maybe if you're into the pain. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. I'm gonna move it to I guess you could. I think they're both I guess you could. This one, that one, they both seem painful. And also really oddly shaped. Okay. Daisy? Daisy could work. A or S? I'm gonna put Daisy in A. Daisy would give you the reach. Hi, Kai. We're doing a little bit of a cursed thing. We're playing Overwatch earlier. No, now we're not. At least Daisy's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put her in A because, like, Luigi's rounded at the top. His hat, you know, he's rounded at the top, so you could get him in easy, right? But Daisy starts with her fist, and then like you have to fit her head in too, and she has a pointy crown at the top, so I think she would hurt a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna put her back. I'm gonna put her in A. Also, she's a little bit harder to get out because her skirt goes so far out. Who's next? I don't know who this is. Is that Dark Pit? I see the pattern. The top figures have their hands in the air. Maybe they do. I don't know. They're shaped in a way that's like easy to get in, and like they also won't get swallowed up by your asshole. I think is this Dark Pit? I don't know. I think he's a if you can get the base in. Bowser top tier. No, Bowser is shaped too rounded. Like, if you get it, like, if you put him in from the bottom up, right? And you get up to like his mouth, so like halfway, right? That's only halfway in. That's not even halfway in. That's like a third. And so that's kind of boring. But if you put him in the other way, yeah, there's the spikes. But like, are plugs not rounded shaped? They're rounded and then there's a flared base. So that, like, your asshole can close around it and then something sticks out so that you can pull it back out. With Bowser and Bowser Jr., there's nothing to pull back out because it's gonna get swallowed up. You can't just assume everyone's got the same asshole. Wait, none of them are easy to get in? No, look at Luigi. The first Luigi is shaped exactly like a dildo. You can force it out, can't you? If you can like reach in there, maybe. Actually, no, this one actually, now that I'm looking at it again, it might work depending on... Maybe. If that part's big enough. I've thought about this hard and deeply, and I could hypothetically fit 90%. Why only 90? Yeah, there's a reason some people have gone to the hospital for shoving stuff in their ass. You can't always get shit out. Oh. Yeah, I guess you can't always get shit out. Okay, who's this? I've never seen this amiibo in my life. Some amiibo just rejects on... My asshole just rejects on principle. Has that... Like, are you speaking from experience? Dark Samus? There's a Dark Samus amiibo? I think this is the case. I think this is also a case of if you can get the base in. I think this one you have to put in base first. Because I think her hand sticks out too much. So like you would stick her in from the base up her legs, right? To her like hips. And then her upper body would stick out. I think it has to work that way. Because otherwise you're only getting like her head and her upper torso in your ass. And like, that's not that fun. I don't, like, you know? I've heard your ass can stretch up to like 8 inches before damage. So I think, no, they should all work. Because I've heard that too. And I've heard it in the tweet, I think it was about, maybe it was a Tumblr post, I don't know, about your asshole can stretch to this, like, I don't remember if it was diameter or circumference. And like, on average, a raccoon is like 3 or 4 inches. And you can almost fit 2 raccoons, or like you can fit 2 raccoons depending on how they're squished. Yeah. So amiibo should... Also, people have stuck bigger shit in before. Amiibo should work. But it's also a question of like, how enjoyable would it be? You know? Like these are shaped like normal butt plugs. More or less. Right? Diddy Kong? I don't feel right about putting Diddy Kong up here. Same for Bowser Jr. Some people like paint. Yeah, that's why, like, I was saying for are these both Cloud? I don't know. But for these two, like, if you're into, like, slicing paint, because the, like, or I guess those would poke. The sword part would slice because it's, like, it's not sharp that you would, like, cut your skin on it, but it's... If you're sticking it up your ass, it might cut you, you know? So if you're into that pain, you could use it. There's actually a Japanese amiibo ad of Bowser looking at an x-ray and doctors surrounding him in shock as you see his x-ray and see his... Shoved an amiibo up his own ass. Huh? Are you being for real? Snake, what is that? I'm afraid to click on it. Oh no! My asshole's Ford tough. That's how it feels to drive in a Ford F-150. Where the hell did my window? Oh, there it is. Anyway, I don't think... Like... I guess you could? You'll need a lot of loop. It's like, it's so awkwardly shaped. Oh wait, it's a video. that's my newest video. It's actually an old video. Oh, that one? Is this Bowser? Okay. Wait. Just in case I show something I'm not supposed to. The Metroid is actually really...
Oh, yes, Daddy.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh, this is... Oh. We'll just have to deal with that. Okay?
Koopa-san ね。これ見えます？
Oh no.
アミーボ新登場。
Why? I would be too, shit. Who wouldn't be? Why is that an ad? Who greenlit this ad? That's so weird.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Okay, what's next? DK. Where lab mice wanted to fuck a Game Boy Micro? No! I don't remember that! That was really... What the hell? It also says a lot about me that I dropped what I was doing to join the Amiibo ads show discussion. It's safe for stream. Is it? Okay.
This is a real
Oh.
B&H customer story.
Don't listen, don't listen, don't listen, don't listen!
Photography to the next.
As Nintendo begins to take on new forms, it's important that we can measure how addictive they truly are.
A cheater.
The new Game Boy Micro. Extremely portable. Extremely stylish.
Huh? Huh? Who? First of all, who thought of that? Second, who the hell? Like, they were in a fucking, like, boardroom meeting, whatever, and they all said, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should totally go with that. And then they made, and then, like, throughout the process of making that ad, they were still thinking, like, yeah, this will be a good ad. And then when it was finally, like, edited and, like, they put it all together, some executive went, yeah, we should put that, we should show that to everyone. It'll totally make everyone want to buy it. Huh? Yoshi's Island ad where a fat man eats so much he literally... Are we just watching old Nintendo ads?
When is too much too much? To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
I'm kinda hungry now.
60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks. All
I just
served
ate.
up with the latest graphic technology, Morphmation.
No more.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level? Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
What the fuck? How did Nintendo get to where they are if those were the ads? Yoshi's the fucking cutest thing ever, and this is how they market it. Well, yeah, what the fuck? Honestly, fuck playing a horror game for Halloween, for October. Might as well just watch old Nintendo ads. Next one, Dr. Mario. I think this could work. Your ass might swallow it. Actually, might be an S. Your ass might swallow it. Just because there's not much of a size difference between like the bottom of his like model and the base of the amiibo. But maybe if your asshole holds onto his ankles or something, maybe that could, maybe I don't know. Hi Storm. We're doing a tier list of amiibos as butt plugs. First Smash Bros. That has no chill. Never mind, we're just watching old Nintendo ads.
If
If you want to ace your paper,
Don't listen to
download
this.
Grammarly.
No, don't do it.
No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest. Only on Nintendo 64.
That honestly though, it looked like it was fun as hell to film. It was probably hot in the fucking in the costumes, but it looks like it was fun to film at least. Anyway, I'm gonna put Dr. Mario at A because I don't know for sure if your ass will swallow it. I'm not sure. Duck Hunt. You'll need a lot of... Actually... I think your ass will swallow it. Actually, no. If you can get the basin, if you can get it up to there, maybe. Come on. The background looked like Teletubbies. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was. Oh, I forgot to put the chat back on. Duck Hunt. I'm stuck between you'll need a lot of lube or your ass will swallow it. I feel like it's kind of both. You'll need a lot of lube to get it in, but if you do get it in, your ass will swallow it. I feel like that's not a safe one. I'm gonna leave it at you'll need a lot of lube. I don't know. Let's see, Falco. Maybe. Did you know you can't beat Duck Hunt? You can only play it until it glitches out too much to play. Wait, is that for real? I never played Duck Hunt as an adult. So I don't know. I wouldn't know. Falco's so weirdly shaped. Like I feel like he goes off too far to the side. I don't know. I don't think he would. I guess you could. I don't think he'd make a good butt plug. And his sharp hair could scratch, maybe? Yeah, it could. After you beat level 99, the game tries to go to 100 but has nowhere to put the 1. So the game code fucks up and the ducks go apeshit. I'm gonna leave him at I guess you could. See, Fox. I feel like he's also the same. I guess you could. They're like the same shape, except his tail goes a little higher, I think. Also, his tail's pointy. You can get him halfway in if you go from the bottom. I guess you could. But that's kind of boring. Like that's what he's short, you know? Oh, I know this one's gonna hurt. Mr. Game & Watch, I know that one's gonna hurt. He's flat. His amiibo's flat too, right? I don't think I've ever seen his amiibo. But I'm assuming his amiibo's flat. Is that I guess you could, or you'll need a lot of lube? I don't think it's that you'll need a lot of lube. I think it would just hurt because he's flat. So I think it's I guess you could. Who is this? Is that Ganon? Have I ever told y'all I've never played a Legend of Zelda game? Actually, no, that's a lie. I've played one for like 5 minutes. I think it was on Game Boy. I played one for like 5 minutes, and then I played Breath of the Wild for like 10 minutes. But I haven't played others. I think he's like decently shaved. Your ass might swallow him though. Cause again, his feet aren't like... Your ass might swallow it. Same with Dr. Mario. Like the size of the feet compared to the base of the amiibo is too similar, so I don't know. But otherwise, like, I'd say that's pretty okay. I'm gonna skip the snake amiibo just because. I'll leave them. They're both like, I'm not sure because I don't know if your ass will swallow it. Okay, who's next? Greninja? Is this I guess you could, or you'll need a lot of... I don't think he would not make a good butt plug. And you can only get him in halfway, or else your butt will swallow the rest. Like, it'll hurt to get in and get out. He's just not a good one. Oh no. I feel like I need another row for like just no. Just straight up no. So anyway, I can shove 8 amiibos up my ass at one time for those of you asking. Nobody was asking! Huh? That scared the shit out of me. The chat came so much later than the sound. Oh my god. Sorry, you're not sorry. I guess I'll leave him and you'll need a lot of loot. What the hell? Okay, who is this? Is he from Dragon Quest? Stop! Oh no. Welcome to the land of quote commands. I've never felt more honored. Is there a sneeze sound? Oh no. That's not a sneeze! It's an ass sneeze. I mean, I guess that works. You know, the rest, if he didn't have the sword... I tried to hide my fart with a cough? When did you cough? If he didn't have the sword, I think I would put him at an S. Oh my god. Do I need to raise the price? If he didn't have the sword, I would put him up at an S, I think. Because he's generally dildo shaped. So I think it would be easy to use him as a butt plug. Maybe not. Maybe because if it's like super straight like that, like a dildo, maybe your ass was like, you have to like hold it in the whole time instead of just being stuck there, you know? Thank you. I'll buy them for 1,000 fits. No. I'm gonna put him in I guess you could. Let's see. Ice climbers. Your ass would swallow that shit. There's no flared base on it. I don't know why it's so high up. But yeah, I did cat ears because I didn't know what sound. Oh my god. I didn't know what sound to use. Wait, I gotta find it so I can. There we go. It looked like it was too high. It was worth the wait of 2 years. I mean, the head pat's always been like that. Let's see, who's next? Who is this? Is this another Fire Emblem guy? I think you could. I don't know if you'd be good though. Oh my god, stop! Remember when she always had cat ears? Who? I only have cat ears for like 5 seconds max. It's Marth? Yeah, like that. Psst, psst, psst. I think you could. Once again, this matches up too close with the base of the amiibo. So I'm not sure if... I'm not sure. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? Was it that ad? Oh my god. I'm on incognito, so I don't have ad block. What's this guy's name? Hello? What's his name? My brain keeps saying Infernape, but I know that's Gen 4. I never remember his name. Incineroar? Oh my god, I never remember his name. I don't think he's a good butt plug. I think... Oh shit. I think you'd have to go the other way and get stuck on his, like, arms. But then you can't really get it out because it hooks on right there with his tail. So, like, I guess you could. This one will be no. I think that's a no. I think that's straight up no, because it'll get stuck. Unless that's what you're into.
I literally don't know this.
Kind of smell
What the?
like a
Like a
bug.
bug. Are you having fun? Where would you rate the Yulie Amiibo? Don't. It'll be a no because of the horns. What's heavy? A kilogram of... I wonder if we can upload that. Let's see. Inkling. I think you'd have to go from the base for this one. I feel like the hair is too... It goes too far outwards. Or the Alexa... Oh no. I mean, you have the fart reverb. I would actually say yes because of the horns. Okay, weirdo. Oh no. Your streams bring out the best of me. I'm glad. Let's see, who's next? Isabel. I think she works. She works. She's rounded at the top. Actually, she's just rounded in general. You know? I think she works. She's rounded so it won't hurt. She's got a flared base, so like your ass won't eat her up. She works. She's good. Ivysaur. I don't think Ivysaur works. The small ones always fit perfectly. Cause the small characters are usually round. Cause you know, round is like cute. And also because they're small, they don't get swallowed by the ass. Because you have a nice flared base. I wonder if my family can hear me talking about this. If you angle it right, Ivysaur could fit. Your ass would swallow it. There's no flared base. I don't think you could... I don't think there's a way you could put it in where it won't be swallowed.
I'm gonna hit the water with my tinkle this time.
With water with my what? Ivysaur might not be a bad base. Might not be bad base first. It's like a flower coming out of your butt. But there's nothing for it to like... Like if you get it in up to the flower, right? I feel like there's nothing keeping... There's nothing to hold it there. You know what I mean? I wish there was a way to like enlarge. Oh my god, again!
My Starbucks coffee was too hot, and my tongue got burned.
Is that a different one? Are there multiples? I think I'm gonna keep it at your ass will swallow it. Okay. Next is Jigglypuff. Okay, the ears, a little sharp. Your ass might swallow it. I'm not 100% sure. I think it'll be okay because there's this gap over here next to the foot. I think it would be okay. But I think it might hurt a little getting it in. Depends, I guess it depends how you angle it. I'm gonna keep Jigglypuff at an A. What if you insert Luigi or Mario? It makes this. Oh no. Oh no. That's what happens when you put Luigi in because he fits so well. Imagine if you had enough hold control to be able to shoot things out of it like a cannonball. Oh. I don't really want to imagine that. No thanks. I wish I could bust a nut as strong as Flash can. I forgot about that. Whoa, wait, what were you looking for? I have to turn off user filters. Oh. Oh, ignore. I have it memorized. You'll never forget your mistakes in this chat. Ignore the chat disappearing. I was changing some settings. I was changing one setting so that the blurb like redeemed this for bits so that thing doesn't show up. Thank you. Okay, we can return. Where were we? Oh, we finished Joker. I don't think this is a good one. I'll be honest. He's holding. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a dagger. I don't know. Speaking of Joker, I'm planning on getting Persona 5 for Switch whenever it comes out. I think at the end of the month. I wanna play it. I watched like half of the game, like someone else's gameplay, like a playthrough on YouTube. I watched about half of it, but it was like years ago, so I don't really remember it anymore. But I want to play it. You like the eggplant one? I do too. I think it's cute. I also have it there. I can leave it there. I got that idea from oh no. I got that idea from Fairy Wink. Me on my way to Target to shoplift Amiibos by shoving them up my butt. Can we add another command? Anyway, no. Are you guys having fun? with the fucking sound effects? Sound redeems? Yes, Mom, having fun. You have some free ones too. Well, they're not really completely free. They cost channel points. Okay, who is this? Who's this? Who's this red guy? I feel like he doesn't make a good butt plug either. He has his finger up. That's gonna hurt. He's gonna poke you in the asshole. On his way in your asshole. It started too quiet. You didn't get me. I don't think he would make a good butt plug. I wouldn't say he's a complete no. I think he belongs in if you can get the base in. Because if you can get him up to like his arms, you know, I feel like it'd be pretty substantial. I feel like, I guess like if you're into that, but like, I don't think it would be good. But I don't think you can get him head first. I think it's too weirdly shaped for that. Next is DDD. Oh, we're running out of space over there. I think he's too egg-shaped with no base. Your ass will swallow it. 100%. Oh, here's King K! Psst. What? Do you want Alexa to fart for you? Hey, Google, fart for me. There it is. Ew! That's disgusting. That was nasty, Yulie. What the fuck? That wasn't me. It literally said Steve played that. That was Steve. Anyway, I think your ass would swallow King K. I thought you were obliging Steve's request. No. Did you not see at the bottom left? It said Steve played it. It was Steve. Next is Kirby! 100% swallowed. Just like what Kirby does. Clip getting deleted? Why? Oh, is it? Oh, it's the fart. Anyway. That would hurt. No. If you can get him in, sure. You're gonna get poked by his hat on the side. But then on the way out, you would just get impaled by his sword. Yeah, that's not coming out. No. I think he's straight up no, that one. Is that Little Mac? I think he would only make it up to his waist. I think he'd be okay. Amiibo assisted enema. You get a butthole piercing too, I guess. Right? I think like you could get him in, you could get him out, but I think you would only go up to his waist. So I think he'll be I'm gonna put him at a C. Because I feel like that's kind of boring. But then, and if you do want to push him all the way up, he ain't a little. If you do push him all the way up, right, you're gonna get swallowed. So if you go up to the waist, you're fine. It's not like a guaranteed swallow by your asshole. So I'll put him at C. Lucario. If you put him up past his tail, he's not coming back out. Wait, did we ever get the other one by Andy? Let me scroll up the chat. Oops. Oh, is there already... Did you already do that one? I didn't see. Anyway, I'll put him at a no. Maybe. No, he's about the same as Little Mac. Just don't put him in past your tail. And oh, there was already 2. Okay. Ness? Oh no, that's not Ness. Lucas? I think his little hand would hurt. His hand's out. I think it would hurt. Someone's gonna have questions in the future I have to go unanswered. If someone looks up the commands list, like, you know, when you go exclamation command and then you get the link from Stream Elements, if someone ever gets that and looks through them, they're gonna see yours. I heard the command request earlier, I just didn't know who exactly said it, so I wasn't sure. It's okay. I forgot about it until right now. Odie? Anyway, Lucas. That's his name, right? He could work, but I don't think he'd be good. I guess you could? Like, his head is fine. He has a little point, but, like... It's in the middle, so, like, I think it's okay, you know? His hand sticks out. Command list is just the regulars in chat saying that shit. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna leave him at I guess you could, but I don't think you should. He's a child. What's her name? Is that the Marth but female? I forgot her name. Lucy something? I don't know. Is that her? I don't know Fire Emblem. Anyway, this one's a no for the sword. Just for the sword. That's a no. Who's next? Mario with a fireball? I think this could work. I think he could work. I don't think you should get him anywhere past the knees. Like, you can't... But I think it would work. I think I'm gonna move these 2 down because I think they would be a lot harder to get out. That one's a little bit easier because it's a little more rounded than the capes here. Just when you're getting them out, you know? Is that Marth? What does Marth look like and what does Ike look like? I don't know what any of them... I don't play Fire Emblem. Anyway, that's also a no for the sword. So far, none of these seem as bad as the Wolf Link. Have I done Wolf Link? Where is he? Am I blind? Am I blind? Oh, no. All the way on the right next to... We'll get there. Next is Mega Man. I think you could do it. I think this hand might get in the way a little, but if you angle it right, I think you could do it. But also, you can't go past his waist either, so he's a little boring. So he'll be in C. Meta Knight? No. He also has a pokey. That's a no. You're puncturing your colon with that. You really like that eggplant run emote. Mewtwo. Okay, you're not getting that tail in. This is like a... This is like a dual purpose. If you have the right parts. Me running out of target with them. Oh my god. I think his hand might stick out too much. Mewtwo's hand. Cause it's like fully stretched out, right? I don't think it's full on no. I think it's like, I guess you could. If you really want, no, I think it's a no because it's not, it might not be as sharp, but it'll still push a little too much. It's basically like a sword. Anyway, he's like the same shit as Mega Man. Yulie egg, oh. I'm not reading that. Me Gunner. That's like the same as the Mega Man. Sword? No. If that sword is pointing outwards, no. Ness. Don't I wasn't going to. We're making a whole story of Andy getting, like, stealing Amiibos by shoving them up his ass, leaving Target, being escorted to the police car. Ness will be with Lucas. Pikmin. I think this one's okay. That tip might break off inside of you. I think it'll go there. Because like these other ones that are like similar to the size of the base at the bottom, I don't know if it'll get swallowed by your ass. You know? It might. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it at B. Hello? Anyway, Pac-Man next to Pikmin. If you can angle this one, right? If you can angle it right, I think it works. Me breaking out of the prison after getting the key by swallowing it. Oh my god! Who is this? Palatina? Is that her name? I don't know people's names. I think this is a case of if you can get the base in. If you can go in from the bottom up. Amiibo plugs make the chat horny. Yeah, I guess so. No shot you getting that. I think if you can get the base in, if you can go in from the bottom, you can use this. You can use the like that head part as like the part that sticks out of you so that it doesn't get swallowed up, you know? So like if you can get that bottom part in, I think you're good to go. Let's see, Peach. I think this is I don't know actually. I don't think you can go in from the top. Just because if you do, I think it'll get swallowed because the base is the base is smaller than the dress. You sound very experienced in this. No, this is all theoretical. Me running back to my kids I left behind when I got arrested. I was stealing Amiibos for them. You have kids? You found someone to procreate with? That's surprising. Hi, coffee table. No, I was a sperm donor. Aren't they? Isn't it supposed to be like anonymous? Like you're not supposed to have any contact with your kids if you're a sperm donor. Anyway, if you go in from the top, I don't think I think it'll swallow, and I don't think you can get in from the bottom. It would get stuck at her hand though if you go in from the bottom. Anyway, so just finished playing. Did you not get kicked out again after that? I was able to get in pretty quickly after I restarted. But I think I had to restart my computer for it to work well enough. We didn't get kicked. I think people are starting to log off. Or something. Probably East Coast if they have work tomorrow. Escaping the clinic after taking the info about my biological children. What hasn't been in your ass? Pichu's next. I think Pichu would hurt. I think those ears would hurt. But like you could. I'm gonna stick. Maybe at B. A Junker Queen told us we sucked. But most of us had more score than her besides our healer healing. Yeah, fuck that Junker Queen. What is this fucked up story of myself that I created? You just kept going with it. Pikachu's next. I think Pikachu's tail would hurt. Wait, what does Pichu's tail look like on the amiibo? Can you get that in? Or is it gonna like break off? I feel like Pikachu would be a no because I feel like that ear is too pointy. I don't know. I think Pikachu's a no. Piranha Plant! You could get it in halfway. You shouldn't go past if you go past the little leaves, that it's hooking onto your insides. But you could get it in halfway. I think is that Pit? I think Pit's a no. Who's this? I don't know who that is. But it looks like whatever they got on them is kind of spiky. That's the word. Do you think you could fit this in your ass? That's such a weird question. I'm gonna go get a drink. I realized this whole time. I usually drink so much while I'm streaming. I just realized I didn't have one this whole time. Do you think you could? No, no. I don't think any of these are going in my ass, sadly. Just believe. You just have to believe in yourself. Believe in the heart of the cards. Well, either way, I don't think this should go in your ass because I think your ass will swallow it. They look fragile. What if you what if you feel one break? Good luck. Yeah. We're gonna look back at 48 like what the fuck was I playing? What's 48? I'll be honest, I don't think I'll remember this stream. I think I'll remember that I did it, but I don't think I'll remember anything that happened during the stream. I feel I don't think this is the case of you have to go in from the bottom. I guess you could. I'm gonna put him at I guess you could. Look at this fish, you'll never lose him in your ass. I put him there because if you go in from the bottom, you can only go... I think he belongs in, like, over here. Because, like, if you go in from the bottom, you can only get him halfway. If you go in from the top, your ass will swallow him. I think he actually belongs here. You can only get him in halfway before your ass swallows him whole. I shouldn't have said shit. It's okay. This row, if you can get the basin, this row I think is like separate from this section, just because it's like, yeah, you could get it to work, but you have to go in from the bottom. Is this Ridley? That's not happening. This is not happening. Who is this? I forgot this one's name. Just don't ever piss off Yulie, first mistake of my life. I feel like those little robot arms are gonna break off inside of you. I guess you could. If the little robot arms didn't exist, I think it would work fine. Might be a little uncomfortable, but I think it would work fine. But I think those little robot arms would break off. Let's see, who's next? Who is that? Okay, that's a no. That shit's... You can't get that shit out. I have a feeling that would snap in half. The robot? I forgot his name. Somebody one hell of a bot. I might make it into a video. Oh, hey, same thing. Rob. Yeah, Rob. Rob. Robot. Robot. I think, like... I think with some modifications, it would work pretty well. I'm not sure if this middle part would break off, though. If it does, then that's a no. Cyberpunk. Can you watch this real quick? Germa teacher noise? Why?
Quiet down and listen immediately. If it's like a ton of noise and a bunch of kids like, oh, fuck you, look at them. You just walk in and you just go like, and they'll all go, what the fuck? And they'll they'll sit down and be like, and then you have their attention. That worked every fucking time.
Huh? What even was that? I think that's the first Germa clip I've ever watched. I've been seeing him on Twitter a lot. But like, mostly only like screenshots or like people talking about him. But I don't know anything about him. I'm sorry, I'm a little uncultured. I don't know. That was interesting though. He's basically a K-pop boy for those with ADHD. Interesting. Who is this? I don't know who this is. I just realized I could have been doing this the whole time. I haven't heard of Germa until a few months ago. Yeah, me too. Maybe not a few months ago, but like a few weeks ago. I don't know. I haven't known about him for long, but like, I don't know anything about him. You know? You know what I mean? I don't know who that is anyway. But I think that's a no, because that shit, whatever this is, sticks out. So I think that's a no. This list is getting kind of large. I don't know his name. Is he a K-pop boy for you? Is he your K-pop boy of choice? I think this one would work, and I don't think your ass would swallow him completely. Like, I think there's enough like creases. I think it's a little iffy. Maybe it like if you clench a little too hard, you might end up swallowing him whole. But I think it could work. Maybe. I think it's a little too iffy. I think it has to go in C. Samus, regular Samus. I think I think she's, I guess you could. But you're not getting her out. I don't know if she belongs in no, straight up no. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. I think I have like 3 animated emote slots right now, and I don't have any other animated emotes. I think I'm gonna make one of that one running, but like so that it moves, so that if you put multiple in a row, it looks like Yulie Eggplant is actually running, you know, instead of just running in place. The shoulder pads make her rough to put in, but the flared arms make it so she'll never leave. Yeah, she'll never leave. Get a Yulie Among Us twerk emote? Maybe. I honestly want to get a Bodhi Dumpy. I think that would be kind of funny. But I have no money. Sheik, I have this I was gonna say emote. I have this amiibo at home. I don't know if Sheik should be, I guess you could, or C. Because shape-wise, like general shape, or maybe higher, I don't know. General shape works fine. I think you could get her out too. Have you tried shoving it up your ass? No, I haven't. She'll know if she makes a good butt plug from experience. I will time you out. What the fuck? I think Yulie Chu fans off Amiibo butt plug allegations. I think I'll leave Sheik at B. There might be some issues, but I think generally she's fine. Who is this? Is that... was it Shulk? Is that his name? I've only played Smash so many times. And I haven't played most of the games that the characters are from. I think this is another case of like, you can't really get him out. Because his hand sticks out too far, right? It's kind of like Samus in that same way. It's like, you can get him in, fine. But on the way out, he's gonna get caught. The Twitlonger fighting against butt plug allegations. Can I show you the best Xenoblade meme ever that requires no knowledge about the game itself? I guess. Is it stream safe? What the hell is this? That's a no. That's not happening. So Sonic. I think Sonic might work. I guess you could. I think his leg would get too stuck. I think his leg would get stuck. The character series I have, please. The character series I have the most Amiibos from is Metroid, despite Zelda being my longtime favorite. I only have the Sheik emote, or I keep saying emote. I only have the Sheik Amiibo because when I got him, when I got the Amiibo, I was maining Sheik in Smash.
Ryan, you're a lifesaver.
What? You're a lifesaver? Oh yeah!
What? Oh yeah! It's like the Kool-Aid Man. Anyway, yeah, Sonic, I'm putting him in I guess you could. Because I think you could, get him in. Like, I don't think the spikes will be much of an issue because they kind of, like, point downward. But I think his limbs might get a little bit caught. Might make it a little bit difficult to get him out. I guess you could. You need to watch the sequel.
Ryan, you're a lifesaver. Oh yeah! Ryan, you're lagging.
No! Ryan! Ryan!
Ryan, using ether.
What the fuck? That's so weird. Oh shit, I was gonna say, how long did that go? Squirtle! Do you think his arms would get caught? His arms and legs like stick out kind of a lot. But not like, I don't know. I think they would get caught. Maybe like a C. I don't know, C or B. I think like general shape-wise, it works. It's not gonna get swallowed. It's rounded at the top, so like you know, like initial entry is okay. Maybe C, because I think the arms would kind of hurt to get in. Toon Link. He's not coming back out. No. No. I'm moving Samus down to no. Cause no. Wait, when did she get here? When did Rosalina get here? Did I move her up to like look at her and then I forgot? What happened? I don't think she works. I don't think she makes a very good butt plug. I guess you could. But I think her wand would kind of get a little bit stuck. Also, that URL ends in come. I hope you know that.
Ryan, have I ever told you what a good friend you are? Thanks!
Remind your friends how much they mean to you. The good ending. it ends in lowercase c, capital UM. Pokemon trainer. That's a no. You're gonna pierce your colon. Villager. The happy ending ends in come. Can you quote whatever snake number we're on? I think Villager works. Villager is so round. S tier. Nothing like sticks out too far. Nothing's pointy. Oh no. Oh no. I guess you could. I guess you could. I think the shoes will keep it from getting swallowed. Especially this one that sticks out. Where are we? Maybe this way's better. Anyway, yeah, I think the shoe will keep it from getting swallowed completely. It's not like nothing is like pointy, so I think you could get it in. But I don't think you should. Unless you're in for a challenge. Oh, wait, Fit Trainer not happening. No. You're getting a piercing. Is this just Wolf? Is his name just Wolf? Without the just. Just Wolf. I don't know. I feel like the tail sticks out too much. So like, I guess if you go to the tail, you could. But like, it wouldn't be good. Such peaceful music for talking about shoving little toys up our assholes. Yeah, I think it's fitting. Yoshi! I think Yoshi's good. I don't think you can only get him up to the shoes. But I think he's pretty good. Use the tail to pull him out. Is he A or S? Because his arms kind of stick out over there. And I think that's the same reason I gave Pac-Man an A. A? Imagine wanting to shit out an Amiibo because he got this. Waiting to shit out an Amiibo. That would be so... I think you have to go to the doctor for that. Like, I don't know if you could just push it out. I guess it would depend on which amiibo, probably. Let's see, Link has a sword. That's a no. Actually, no, the sword's pointing upwards. We can give him a chance. The sword goes in first, and it also won't poke you on the way out. It might slice you a little bit, but it won't poke you on the way out. So I think that, like, sword is okay in this case. It's a problem when the sword points outward like these, because then you're getting a piercing. If you got like Dark Samus stuck, where's Dark Samus? I don't know where I put her. Oh, you can shoot out Ridley. Ridley, you ain't shooting out Ridley. I don't even know how you would get him in there in the first place. Another cringe Nintendo ad from the 80s. Why do you know so many?
When you're busy dealing
Oh,
with groceries,
that's not. No, don't watch this. Don't listen to this. No.
Didn't you? With Walmart Plus and
No.
an associate delivers and puts away your groceries.
You don't get to the. You don't get. No free advertisements. No.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter? Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game. You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link. Yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.
Oh my god.
Bad. It's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link. Yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
What are the graphics? And the console is weird AF, so internet consumer. Those graphics look rad. Where were we? Oh, Link. Anyway, yeah, his sword points upward and not outward, so I think it's okay. I think it'd be a little hard to get him in. But I think if you angle him right, I think you could. I think it's kind of like these two, where it's like you might poke yourself, you might slice yourself a little bit, but if you're into that, you know, I think it's okay. You ever hear a kid say, "Have you ever seen a PS2 in person?" Has a kid said that? Have you heard a kid say that? I think I have a friend who still has an Xbox 360. Zelda? No. Ain't no way. Zelda and Wii Fit Trainer, they're trying to. Let's see. Zero Suit Samus. An internet friend heard a kid say that to them. Oh my god. I hate feeling like I'm getting old. I think she would be a case of if you can get the base in. We haven't had one of those in a little bit. Because I think you have to go in from the bottom. She's kind of shaped in that way. Anything that's kind of shaped like a T, you have to go in from the bottom. Boo! He's small, but he works. Maybe he should be an A tier. He has little sticky, pointy things. Sticky, I just mean pointy. Bowser? Is this like armored Bowser? What is this? You have 3 PS2s? Why do you have 3 PS2s? What is this? I've never seen this Bowser. This is also shaped like a T a little bit. I think this will be a case of if you can get the base in. It's a little spiky though. Since my mom's one's a fat model, I tend to plan to soften it after I clean it. Oh. What about the third one? Just a regular one? Wedding browser? I think this goes in the same with your ass will swallow it. Oh look, they're like, oh you can't see it. They're like holding hands right here. Look, they're holding hands right here. Bowser's marrying himself. Oh, I think this one would work if you can get the basin. Because it's a little bit taller. Like these, I guess they could also work if you can get the basin, but that's like, it's not that large. I don't think it'll stay in, you know? I think this one would work. Actually, no, I totally lied. His tail and his feet stick out. That might hurt. Even if you can get the basin. I don't know how I ended up with 4 Wii's having six 3DS's. Was because I had a problem. You do have a problem. The most, I think, consoles that I've had of like one kind was I had one regular DS and then one DS Lite that I bought like several years after. And then one 3DS XL. I think that's it. I probably wouldn't have gotten the 3DS XL if I didn't need a 3DS to play 3DS games. Like if I could play 3DS games on regular DS. Anyway, this reminds me of the tweet that was like, nothing feels good. Nothing feels as good as like the inside of a cat or something like that. And then it got deleted. I don't even know if that tweet was real. Have you ever looked at the console variations website? No, I didn't even know that was a website. 2 N64s, 2 DS Lites, 2 Game Boy Color, 6 3DSs, 3 PS2s, 3 PS3s, 4 Wii. Holy shit. That's wild. I have like one of each. Actually, not like one of each, like I have all of them, but like anything I do have, I probably only have one, except for the DSs. I actually don't even have the other 2 DSs anymore. My original DS and the DS Lite, I don't think I have those anymore. I think I only have the 3DS XL. Oh, I didn't do this one. I think this one could work, but you might have some trouble getting it out. So I think it'll go in A. But like generally, I think it would work pretty well. Cat Peach. I don't know. That tail is like it's making things hard, making things difficult. It's not making anything hard. I hate myself. I thought about a DSi or DSi XL, but I use my lights mostly for GBA games. You still use regular console for GBA games? Another commercial. Oh my god. What is this? The hell was that? Anyway, I don't know where Cat Peach should go. I think C. Cause like you can't really get her tail in unless you like really stretch. Like I guess if you put it in until the tail, like that's kind of boring though. Daisy, your ass would swallow. Easy. There's nothing to keep. There's nothing to hold on to. I feel like the other two community has bonded closer together. Sorry, I was responding to messages. Do you like the keyboard ASMR? I have some switches that are different. I have some reds and some, I think they're Gateron ink black or black ink or something. I don't remember. Because I think I got them like last year or something. Whenever I got this keyboard, I got the switches. But I haven't gotten around to like lubing the switches. So I only have some that are put in. Most of my switches are still red, the default red. I'm lazy. Lube? Yeah, just like how you'll need for all of these butt plugs. Except for maybe I think SABC. Like maybe for S and you wouldn't need lube for any butt plug. Anything that goes in your butt, you should use lube. But I think for S, A, and B, you'll be okay. C, you'll need some extra and a little bit extra stretching. The rest of them, good luck. S just needs a little spit. Ew. Oh, okay. Did he? He could work. I don't know if he would get swallowed. I'm not sure. If you only go in halfway, you're safe. You're good. But if you want to go all the way to the base, I think your ass would swallow it up. I think I'll put him in C because you can only put him in halfway safely. If you want to go any farther than half, it's a little risky. It's very risky. This one's weird. That one's weird. How? What? I guess you could. Or would your ass swallow it? I think you could. If you put him in like halfway, I think you could. I think it's not like, I think it's rough. Like it's that bottom, like his arm with whatever he's like balancing on. I don't know. I think it's like, it's not so smooth that your ass will just swallow it immediately, like Daisy's here. I think you could. This one, I think you have to get the base in. I don't think you could go. I don't think you could get him head first unless you're really adventurous. And the next one is the same as the one we did just now. Goomba? She's actually skipping Snake like she said. Yeah, I've been. I even zoomed in on him so I could show you that he was there. And then I was like, okay, next one. I think you could. I think the mushroom shape is good. It works. Koopa. I think this one works too, but I think it's more of an A. I think it's more of an A tier, not so much S. I think that one would hurt. No matter how you go about it, I think it would hurt. Where does it belong? I think the shape is not good. I think your ass would swallow it. I think it belongs here. Golden Mario. I think he's like this. He's like a similar shape to Daisy right here. Or like you kind of have to angle it weird. The jackals of the 8-bit would hurt so bad. Yeah. But I think even if you can get it in, I think the shape is too, like, I don't know, it tapers on both sides. And it's, like, widest in the middle. So I think if you get it in at all, your ass would swallow it. If it's looped enough, otherwise it would just get stuck and it would hurt. Like a Lego. Imagine having Legos up your ass. That's what it would be like. Anyway, I think Golden Mario fits like Daisy. They're kind of similarly shaped. Another one goes in, your ass will swallow it. What is this? Wedding Mario? I think this has to be a case of if you can get the base in. But then, like, even if you do, it's kind of boring because he's short. This is the same shape. Over here. This is a fucking... That's a book. That's cereal. No. What the fuck? This is the same fucking shape. It's the same thing 3 times in a row. Peach has the same problem as Daisy. Nothing for your asshole to hold on to. Same here. Also, that shit would poke you so hard. Rosalina, I think no. I think her hand sticking out like that is a straight up no. Toad! S tier. I think that's a good one. What is this? Does that say I will not add context? I don't know what I've said recently. Waluigi. I'm gonna watch all these later. And just what the fuck at myself. I don't think he'd be a good one. I don't think he'd be a good one. I don't think he's a straight up no. Maybe just a C tier. Cause like you could get him in. You could probably get him like to his ankles and like everything would be fine. But like I don't think he'd be comfortable, you know, unless you're into that. I don't think so. Let's see, next one. Yeah. I think we had a similar shaped one. Kinda. Maybe it belongs here. If you can get the base in. But even if you get the base in, you're only going in like an inch. Maybe an inch. Oh, Yoshi. I think this is a good one. I think it's like this one, a lot of stuff sticking out. This one, good shape. It has the flared base. It can hold, your asshole can hold on to Yoshi's feet. What the fuck is this? What is that? What is this? That's a no. But what is that? That's a bokoblin? I don't like that. That's me when I stalk Yulie. It's from Breath of the Wild. Maybe if I played for more than 10 minutes, I would know. What is this? Can you even? I think your ass would swallow. I think if you can get it in, I think your ass would swallow it. Unless you only go into like this diagonal here or something. I think your ass would swallow that. Like it has to be very specific for your ass to not swallow it, I feel like. I'm gonna leave it there. Whatever this shit is, that's a no. That's not happening. That's also not happening. You're gonna get poked. It's a big fucker of an amiibo. So yeah, if you can get it in, you'll swallow it. If you can get it in. What is this? What link is that? I think this one's okay shaped. Yeah, maybe a C, because you might get poked a little bit on the way in. But I think it's fine. Like, I think you would be able to get that out too. Maybe it belongs in B, because I put, like, Sheik here. I think Pichu's tail might poke you, too. I think he maybe B. What about this one? I think that one's about the same. Actually, that one might be better. Because I feel like it's easier to angle it on the way in. And you know, and... I don't know. I'll leave him at B, because these are also, like, they might poke you. I'll leave him at B. What is this? I'm no horse girl. What is this? Here's the size comparison of the Amiibos. Guardian is at the top left. Oh, holy shit. Well, no matter what, that was gonna be a no. Oh, the pixel one would hurt. That looks like it would hurt like Legos. Yeah, that shit would hurt. I was like horse. I actually lied. I think this one should be in no. Because I think her arm would get stuck. I think the horse is also gonna have to be a no, because if you get past those the front legs, that shit's not coming back out. Sword pointing outward, no. I think the shield would get stuck. Where is it? I think the shield would get stuck. Like going in, I think it would hurt, and then coming out, I think it would also hurt. Link with sword. We've done a couple. Oh my god! That's what you meant!
The bite of his sword named him the Doom Slayer.
So both ways hurt, yeah. This one's also a no. Whatever, if anything's ever sticking out, that's a no. Your ass will swallow it. Another one. Little baby Link. From that one remake that I forgot what it was called. Oh, we made it kind of far. Link's Awakening? Yeah. I think this one could work, but I feel like his ears stick out. 2 hours and 41 minutes, holy shit. I think his ears stick out more than Boo's arms. I think they would hurt a little bit more. So I'll put him at B. But general shape-wise, it could work. I think. That's not happening. You're gonna get poked. That's also not happening. He has a pointy hat in the back? Oh. How pointy and how is it angled? See if I can find a good image. Okay. I'll put him back down over here so we remember to get back to him. What is this one? I think that's also from Breath of the Wild. I don't know if that... there's nothing pointy on this one. I think it's a C because you can put her in halfway. I think if you go in more than halfway, like past the... I think that's a skirt. I think if you go past that, that's not coming out. Because I think it's too much, you know? So I think you can put her in halfway. That is not happening. That's not happening. Zelda. I think she could work. I think her hands might stick out a little too much. Can you side view? Oh. Not my, I don't think that's coming back out. I don't think he'll come back out. I'll put him in, I guess you could. Maybe she goes there too. No, I think she's a little bit easier. I think those hands are might be a bit... I don't know. I think you could get him out if you, like, angle him right. I don't know if her hands are too far out that, like, you wouldn't be able to get her back out. I don't know. I'll put her in, I guess you could. Does she have something sticking out? Does she have something sticking out? Maybe a little bit. You know, a lot of the ones that I said yes to, I think they're a lot more dildo shaped than like butt plug shaped, but like I think they could work, you know? Maybe here, because it's like similar to these things sticking out. Maybe a B. Oh, oh, these are like the same. These two are the same. I feel like there's nothing for the butt to hold on to. I feel like there's nothing for the asshole to hold on to. I feel like they'd get swallowed. I don't know. Maybe like over here there's a little dip, so maybe it won't get swallowed. Do we need like a, you can try. Maybe we need something. This one I think should go in, I guess you could, or like C. Maybe C or B. I don't think you should put him in all the way. Like, you can get him past the gun, but I don't think you should go in past, like, the foot. I don't know. I'll leave him there. I think this one's good. I think it's got something to hold on to both ways. Oh, maybe A. She's kind of got some pointies. This one's a little bit rougher. These are like weird. These are weirdly shaped. They all go out in the middle. I think she's kind of got a little bit pointy head. I think her inkling hair or octoling. I don't know which one she is. I think the hair is a little pointy. This one's a lot smoother, I feel like. Is that her arm sticking out? I can't tell. I'm just going by the picture, the tiny little picture. I feel like these will have to be a no. Just because they're such weird, they're so weirdly shaped. You know, don't like. I named this section no, but honestly, you can try. Anything's possible if you try hard enough. Just don't sue me if anything happens. I had to go make food for it to be good chat. I don't... That's a threat? I don't think the threat will work. But have fun making food. I think this one could work well. I think this one works a little bit better than that one, I think. You can threat me, not threaten. I can threat you. Oh my god. I think this one works. I don't know if that one belongs in S tier. There's a lot of like, I think there's a lot of angling that has to be done for this one, but I think it works. Let's see what's next. I forgot to put the EN. Would your butt swallow that one up? Would your ass swallow that up? And I meant to put can't. So you meant to say the opposite, which is you can't threaten me. But you wrote you can threaten me. I think it's too... I think the size is too close to the base. And I think your ass will swallow it. I'm also gonna be right back, because I have to go to the bathroom. This is what happens when I go get myself a drink. I'll be back. Hello. It's been a while since I've used a keyboard. Why? Wait, why? Do you watch on your phone? Let's see. Squid. That's either a no or your ass will swallow it. Cause like, how do you get this little tail part in, you know? That little extra one that sticks up. If you can get that in, your ass is gonna swallow it. But if you don't, it only goes in halfway. I'm gonna put it in here. And same for this one. I think they belong in your ass will swallow it. Cause like you could technically actually for this one, I think if you stop like in the middle here, I think that's a little risky. Who's this, Pearl? I think that's Pearl. She's got some spikies at the top that it's not I think it'll be fine to insert. But it might poke you, you know? I think your ass would swallow that too. Cause they put too much at the bottom. So like if you get it in, you know, it'll bring your ass is gonna eat everything else. There's nothing keeping anything out, like holding it at the entrance. Because of work, I stay at a hotel for the week, and when I'm home, I can't really use my PC. Oh. So you're home and at your PC? 2 more squids. They're like the same thing. Let's see. Where did these go? I think they if you get I think like halfway. So like they're not great, but you can use it. Blathers. I think if you get him in, his wings get stuck. Like I guess you could. I think he would get stuck. Same for Celeste. I think they would get. I think their wings, like you're gonna break them off inside of you. Oh, Cyrus though. He works. Yeah, he works. Small enough that the base will like, you know, it'll keep it from getting stuck inside of you. His arms off to this, like by his sides, will keep it from exiting you, you know, unless you pull it out. But like, I think he works. He works good. I think Digby also works for that same reason. I think they work. They work good. My brother let me bring his laptop this week. That's nice. Isabel also works. What a surprise. KK, not so much. His guitar sticks out. Lottie? I think she works. Nothing's gonna hurt. Oh, she would hurt though. No, thank you. Mabel? Her arm sticks out a little too far. I guess you could try it, you know. His arm sticks out too. It's a little risky, so I think the pokey, I'm gonna put him in A like Boo. Yeah, I think this angle is rougher than like, I don't know, than like going straight out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, I'll put her in the same spot. In A. Isabel. Another Isabel. I feel like she's good. Like, nothing really sticks out so far that you're gonna hurt yourself. I think Captain is also pretty good. A lot of the Animal Crossing ones fit really well. Although it's not surprising, it's like I don't really like seeing that. Kix has too many spikies, I think. So does Rossetti. Rover? I think Rover is fine. I don't know about his tail, though. I don't know if he has a tail. I'll put him in A because his ears are sharp and pointy at the top. Timmy and Tommy? I guess you could. It's a little rough on the entrance. Those are fucking dolls. No. DDD? I think that's a whole... If you can get it in, your ass will swallow it. I think this Kirby, I think this one I put at your ass will swallow it because it's so just round. But I think this one, because of the star, I think if you can like only put Kirby in, I think it works fine. Meta Knight is a no. That thing sticks out way too fucking far. Waddle Dee, I think it's the same as the star. I think, actually no. I think Waddle Dee belongs in your ass will swallow it. Snake said this one's squishy, but because of, I know it's not actual glass, but because of the broken glass, I'm gonna put it at no. This Samus, I think she belongs in I guess you could. If you put her in halfway... Actually, no. I think if you can get her in, she's not gonna... Like, I don't think she'll poke you too much or anything. Like, there's no sharp things coming out. I don't think you'll be hurt, but you might get hurt on the entrance. Sword. Sword. Cape thing. Oh, this one could work. It's a little risky because of the arm sticking out. I think it's gonna be a no. Detective Pikachu. I think the tail is the same as this one. The tail it's a little rough, and the ear sticking out. It's gonna poke you. Pikmin. I think that's also gonna be a no. There's too many things sticking out. Mega Man. I think you could totally do Mega Man. This one's a lot easier. You have to like play with the angles a bit, but that's a lot easier to get in, and it'll stay in, and it won't go all the way in. This one is the same shape as this one. What is this? Holy shit. I don't think you can get this one out if you put it in. Maybe I should have put a section instead of just no. Maybe I should have done 2 different sections for no, and that's just not coming back out. Okay, what is this one? I don't know what that is. It looks like a plague doctor. If you can get it in, you can get it out. It might get swallowed. But I don't think you can get it in because there's 3 different points on entry. I think this has to go in, your ass will swallow it. I think, like, even if you put it in from the bottom, it'll either come back out because it's too tapered from the bottom. Or like toward the bottom. It'll come back out. There's nothing for it to grip onto. So if you put it in past that, your ass will swallow it. If you put it in, if you can get it in through these, like from the top, yeah. I think this one you can put it in halfway, but it might be a little hard. I guess you could. It's like the Samus one. You can put it in halfway. You might be able to put it in all the way, and I think you can still put it in all the way and still be fine. There's a big enough gap right there for it to, like, not go all the way through. Same for this one. I guess you could, if you really want to go for it. That's gonna take some dedication. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck this one is. Very important tier list. Thank you. This is all happening because Overwatch wasn't working. It wasn't working well enough. You can thank Mino for this. I think he asked for it as a joke, and then I did it for real. This one I can't really see that well. But I think you could use it. I think you could do it. I think it's possible. I don't think you could get it in all the way, though. I think this one will have to be a C, where, like, you can only put it in, like, halfway. Right here. Because if you go any farther, I think... Like, if you can get it past this, I think it would end up swallowing it whole. If you want a little more, I guess you could go in from the base, but, like, you know. That's some good collections on S tier. It's a lot of Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing characters are so rounded. And they all have a general mushroom shape because their head is really round and big. Like, all Animal Crossing characters have really round and big heads. And then small bodies. This one's just a fucking no. No, unless you're really adventurous. But don't sue me if you get hurt. What is this? Those whiskers might hurt, but generally I think it's okay. Where did I put? There it is, Rover. I think it's on a similar level to Rover. Maybe one down because of the whiskers. Let's see. This one? What the hell is that? You can totally get her in halfway. You can totally use her halfway. Maybe I think C is like I think I literally have S, A, B, and then maybe halfway. I think this will have to go here. Maybe half. Actually, no, I just realized this one sticks out way too much. You can't even. You have to have his... If you can get the base in. Those whiskers will scratch your anal wall, so it's either good or bad depending on context. Yeah, I think this is a maybe half. Actually, no, then this belongs up here. Because those I think you could get in like pretty much all the way. Like up to the base. This is weird. Some of them like don't really belong, but I don't feel like changing them. This one goes with wherever I put this one. Maybe half. Oh, actually, never mind. He has a sword. No. It's gonna hurt. I don't know what the fuck this is. He has an arm sticking out. Squirtle seems S tier. I put him... Where did I put him? Maybe half? Oh, wait. B. He was C originally. I put him down because I thought his arms and legs would like poke a little too much. Like more than Boo. You know? You see like these stick out. Can I zoom in? There we go. You see how like this sticks out, right? But like Squirtle sticks out a little more. So I felt like that would hurt a little more. But I don't know, because like I don't know the size of these amiibos. So like I know they're pretty small, like I know they're pretty small, but I don't know how much they stick out to the point where like would it actually hurt? Or would it just be a little texture? Boo might just be a little texture. And if that's the case, I think I could move Boo up to S. And maybe Squirtle too. I'm not sure though. Can't believe we're almost done. That's a fucking no. there's no way you're doing. There's no fucking way. What's this one? I've never seen this one before. What is that? I think you could totally that works. I don't know what like from this angle, I don't know if there's anything else. But like you could totally use that. You might need a little extra lube though, just to get it in. but you could totally do that. After this, we need Overwatch Smasher Pass. We can do like not a tier list, but it's just Smasher Pass. I don't know what the fuck this is either, but I think it could work. I think this could also work, but I think it might be a little bit harder to get out. Maybe because of that little hand. I'm not sure. I don't know if it belongs in S or A. I'm gonna put it in A just because it has little pokey bits. That's a box. I guess you could. I don't know if it belongs in I guess you could or like A or B. I feel like it's too smooth. I feel like your ass would actually reject it instead of swallowing it. Because like there's nothing to keep it inside of you. I'll put it in I guess you could. Is that a GameCube? I have no idea what the fuck that is. This one, definitely if you can get the base in. That's a T shape. You're not getting that in from the head. You're breaking the arms off if you do it that way. That's a no. I don't even need to see what the full thing looks like. That's a no. Is this a Palamute? I don't know where that one should go. It's not a your ass will swallow it. I'm just looking at it, but I don't know where this would go. Maybe a no. But I feel like you could use it like halfway. Maybe half. Just don't put the tail in. Palico. You could. Good luck getting it in. I think it's similar to Pichu. Oh, that's not going in anywhere. If you can get the base in. I think that's where that one belongs. But good luck. What's this one? Is this another Fire Emblem character? You know, this one does have a sword, but I think it's okay. I think this one's okay. I don't have a hydrate routine. I hydrate enough. Was it like an hour ago when I said, let me go get a drink? I already finished it. I think this is a 750 milliliter bottle and I finished it. I think this one could work. The sword is there, but it doesn't stick out. Did you take a pee break? Yeah, I did. Not long ago. This one, I think, has to be if you can get the base. And I think this one, you have to go from the bottom. But you could, it could work. But I do think you have to go in from the bottom. I don't know what this one is. From what it looks like from what I can see, I think it works. I'm gonna put it at A though, because there's nothing. Orange juice, is there juice in your horns? Yeah. I don't know. You see it? Yeah. I think there's nothing to hold it in place. So I think your ass would reject it to the halfway point. That looks like a no. One day Yulie will not pee one time mystery. I don't know about that. What is this? Is that a palico or what? I'm gonna put this as I guess you could, but good luck because of that hand. Good luck getting it out. That's a no. Why are these so large at the end here? That's also a no, because you see that shit like sticking out? That's a no. Oh. Maybe if you can get the base in. Maybe if you can fit that in. If you can get the base in. I think this one could work. It's a little bit oddly shaped. It's not, I don't think it's S tier, but it's a little bit oddly shaped. But I think with the right angling, I think it could work. And because of the way that if you can get it into like the knee and this ankle here, it won't get swallowed. So I think it could work. I think that was just straight up no. I think that's a no. That's too much. Okay, I said we're not gonna do snakes, so we finished. We have a few S tier, few A tier, few B tier, few maybe half, and if you can get the base, those are a little bit like if you go about it specifically, you can maybe you can. And then a lot of no. Unless you're adventurous. Maybe some of these no's belong in here instead of in I guess you could. Like these. Like you could. I don't think KK's I think his guitar sticks out a little more than I would like. Yeah, a lot of no's. You could, TM. Some of them, yeah, I think those belong there. Rossetti, no, because he has a fucking pickaxe. I don't think you want that in you. There's a cereal box in here too. Jake, no! Not this one! Hello! We just finished we just finished Amiibos as butt plugs tier list. No. I think next we're doing Overwatch Smasher Pass. This is not a stream where I want to raid. That's so embarrassing. Anyway, if you want to look, we have some S tiers here. Oh no. Wait, I have to find it. Are you ready? Oh my god. What is that, Redeem? It's me reading a small Wiener Club. Thank you for the gift subs. I guess I have to update that. I didn't change the sound, alert sound. What if VTubers butt plug? No. No. Okay, here's small Wiener Club. Maybe I think I gotta figure out how to do the like the phone call voice effect. Yeah, maybe for next time. But this time we got, you have one new message. Hey, this is Phil from the Small Wiener Club. Sorry to get back to you so late. I just finished reviewing your application and information that you sent in, but I'm sorry to say that I don't think I can allow you to join our group. From what I'm looking at, your wiener is massive. I mean, the sheer girth and juiciness alone is ridiculous. It looks as if somebody glued a forearm to the bottom of your torso. You could probably stand on it like a tripod, and that's not even mentioning how fat your nuts are. But it does appear that you're gonna have to take that ginormous schmeat somewhere else. But thank you for trying, and best of luck to you. I'm gonna, okay, to-do list. Nearest pen. There we go, to-do list. Phone call effect for Small Wiener Club. Yeah, it's a shit post. I think it was a I think it was a video. I think it was a YouTube video. I'll add a phone call effect for next time. Anyway. Vaporeon ship post went. That's so long. That was something I heard Yulie read. I think there's been more questionable things. I can add the Vaporeon ship post as a redeem, but that one's kind of long. There's more questionable? Probably. Do like exclamation quote, and there's probably something pretty questionable there. Thank you for following. Welcome. How do you pronounce your name? Zays says. I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, Yeah, okay. Thank you. Zay Isis? Is this? Can I call you Zay? I don't know what you prefer, like your most preferred. I want to call you by what you prefer. I may not be able to read, but I can try. Say works? Okay. Sorry.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They would never understand that I don't know how to read. Oh! I don't think we ever... Yeah! Thank you again for the raid. I'm glad Toad is S tier. Yeah, he's perfect. A lot of the Animal Crossing ones are also... They work really well because the Animal Crossing bodies are generally mushroom-shaped. You have good taste. Thank you. Now, if you see any Amiibos on my Throne wish list in the near future, this had nothing to do with it. I probably won't put any on there, but I think it'd be funny. This stream had nothing to do with it. You def should. It'd be funny. It'd be pretty funny. Let's see, Overwatch characters list. Does this? Yeah, it has all the new ones. This stream started off with me trying to play Overwatch. And then it was running at like 20 frames a second. So then I was like, well, shit, I guess that's not happening. So now I guess we'll do Overwatch Smash or Pass. Overwatch is changed. Now that we've finished... Oh, I have to save it. Where's the save? Save or download? Can I just download the image? Amiibo tier list. Okay. I think... Put y'all down here. Okay, I think that works. It's good enough. Can I start from the beginning and then like press next, or do I have to like go back? I don't think there's a next. I think I just have to. Is Anna? Oh shit. Thank you, coffee table. If anyone did, it would have been you. Thank you. I think Anna is honestly a gilf. Especially knowing, like Farah looks like that, right? And Anna being her mom, I would say smash. Ash, easy smash. Baptiste, yeah. I don't see why not. I'm just this is gonna be all smash. Bastion, I'm gonna say pass. I don't know how that would work with Bastion. His turret? I don't think that fits. I don't think that fits. I'll be honest. I think it's a little. I think it's a little too much. I think I would rip open. There are many S than I initially expected. Really? There's not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15. Is that more than you expected? Brig, I would say smash. Okay, I don't know how to like mark them off. Smash, 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 pass, smash. I'm gonna say pass. He looks a little greasy. Diva, easy smash. Cassidy do look sus. Yeah, I don't know. Doomfist, you know, if I've never played the game before, I wouldn't say pass. But I don't know if I still hate him in Overwatch 2 because I haven't played against him in Overwatch 2. I haven't played against him as a tank, but as a DPS, I hated him. Any game that I played against it, where I played against a Doomfist, I hated that game. So I'm gonna say pass. Because he's annoying as hell. Echo is a lot more gentle than Bastion, so I would say smash. I think Echo works well with her fingers. I'll say that. Genji. I don't think so. I don't know about Genji. He's kind of cringy. I don't know if that's just like the Genji player base or what. I kind of cringe. Hanzo, yes, if he's in the casual skin. Whatever, I don't know what the skin is actually called. But the casual skin that he has, if he in that one, yes, smash. Otherwise, he's too serious for me. Junker Queen, I don't know her well. It's the player base, not gonna lie to you as a Genji. It might be. I'd say smash. I don't even know why I was thinking about it. Junkrat, pass. No thanks. He is greasy. And it's not just the player base. Kiriko smash. Lucio smash. Mei smash. They're easy. Mei, Mercy, smash. Moira, not so sure. Pass. Orisa, I think I'd also say pass. I don't know. I'm leaning toward pass. I don't think there's much she can do for me. You might catch something messing with Junkrat. Yeah, I think so. Farah smash. Reaper. As much as I want to say no, as much as I want to say pass, I think Reaper's a smash. Especially in his in the Gabriel skin. Reinhardt, I don't know. I don't know if I'm into older men. I don't know if he knows things about satisfying a woman. Roadhog, no. Roadhog is a pass. Big black shotguns. Okay. Sigma, pass. Reinhardt, I'm gonna say pass. Her name is Vivian? Sojourn's name is Vivian? And she's Canadian? I don't know anything about Sojourn. Oh my god, she's neon! Wait, that's cool. Is Sojourn new for Overwatch 2? Yeah. She was never in Overwatch 1. The fact the fact that her name is Vivian makes me want to say pass. But that's like, that's more of an Asian American like stereotype. And I don't think she's Asian. Vivian Chase, I don't think she's Asian. So I'll stick with Smash. Soldier 76, Dad 76, Smash. When I was talking about Reinhardt, I was like, I don't know if I'm into older men, and then I got to Soldier and I was like, Smash. Sombra Smash, easy. Symmetra Smash. Torb. This is tough. Because you know how many children he has, right? Does he know something? Like, is it good, you know? Yeah, Torb fucks. Oh wait, that's your type? What do you mean that's my type? I've only said Smash to one older man so far. Actually, no, I think Reaper is also an older man. Torb fucks, he's just like goofy for real. Okay, I'll say Smash for Torb. I think he knows something. He probably knows something. Ryan more like a grandpa. Yeah. Dads, I can get behind. Or under. Grandpa, a lot more iffy. Tracer, Smash. Widow, Smash. Winston, I don't think so. Hamster, I don't think so. I don't think I could get behind that. Zarya, Smash. Zenyatta, I don't know. I think it's a pass. I have the most playtime on Zenyatta. Close second is Mercy. But I think I have to pass Zenyatta. I think he would agree with the pass. For anyone, because he's a monk. Get behind, haha. More like get under, haha. Okay. Who did I think Zenyatta, Wrecking Ball, Winston. Sigma, Hog, Ryan, Orisa, Moira, Junkrat, Genji, Doomfist, Cassidy, Bastion. I think those were my passes. Which is actually more than I thought. I thought I would have more smashes. Cause like, I don't know. I think about like how Overwatch has survived on Overwatch porn. So I feel like there would have been more. But I mean, they do make pretty good characters, in my opinion. When I first got into Overwatch, I got super into Overwatch lore because I really like when games have good lore. It makes me a lot more interested. Overwatch has been out for a while. I'm surprised there hasn't been more characters. Yeah, honestly, me too. As a support player, I want more support characters. I feel like there's not enough. I hope they add more. They added one of each for Overwatch 2. But I want more support. There's not enough. Especially like I think it's lacking a lot of like main support characters. I feel like there's a lot of off healers and not a lot of main healers. Like I feel like you don't get that many options. Maybe it's just me because I don't play a lot of different characters. I don't know. I only play like 2.5 heroes. I play Zenyatta and Mercy, like for real. And like sometimes I started playing Ana for fun a lot later. But like I also more of my playtime on Ana has been without a crosshair than with, I think. Because toward the end of like my time on Overwatch, I started playing no crosshair because I thought it was fun. Because I just like being stupid. It was really easy when I played like Reinhardt, but then I would fire strike into nothing. But like the rest of the gameplay was okay. Anyway, I'm looking for someone to raid because we've been live for almost 4 hours. Lillian's playing Overwatch too. They're in the practice range. But they're playing, actually playing, unlike me. You still haven't redeemed that? Wow. Anyway, make sure you drink. Oh my god, oh my god. Thank you for watching. I got on instantly on Asia servers like 15 minutes ago. I didn't have that much trouble getting on before when I like restarted the game. I didn't have that much trouble getting on. It's just that my OBS was running a little too high on my CPU. So my game was running at like 20 frames per second. So I decided not to stream it for today. I'll try again. I'll try to like restart my computer because I never do that. I'll restart my computer and see if that like fixes things. I'll play with it and see if I can stream it like tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see. All updates will be on Discord. Right? Do I have that? Yes, I do. Thanks for watching. Good night. I hope Lilin has better gameplay for you than me. Good night.